Hey guys, this is my first time doing a live, so hopefully this works. Um, Today we are going to be talking about Hey guys, it seems like it's starting now. This is my first time doing a live, so hopefully you enjoy it. We'll be talking about some reading concepts every once in a while, and today we are going to be talking about making predictions. So, what is a prediction? A prediction is technically a guess of what's going to happen in the story. So, where do we find our predictions? Before we read, let's look at the title. What the title tells us. Um, can we make a guess of what the book is going to be about? Can the pictures help us on making these predictions? During our reading, we can also have some stopping points and then ask ourselves, what could happen next? How do we know? Let's always look for our text evidence that supports our thinking. And finally, at the end of our reading, we're going to evaluate our prediction. Did we make an accurate one? What could happen if? So today we are going to be reading Clack Moo Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin. In this book, we're going to find some interesting words. The first word that we are going to be looking is at the word furious. And the word furious is an adjective, means that is extremely angry or full of anger. And in the book, we're going to see the sentence, the farmer Brown was really furious. We're also going to see the word ultimatum. When you give someone an ultimatum, you'd give a final demand or a set of conditions. Usually, there are negative consequences if the demand is not met. In the book, we'll see the sentence Doug was neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. And we are also going to see the word neutral. You just heard that Doug was a neutral party. So what is neutral? Neutral means that it's not taking sides during the disagreement or an argument. During our discussion, you will see that I will use the word advocate. And an advocate is someone that fights for the goods or the needs of others. And you're also going to listen to me saying the word intransigent. And someone that is intransigent is someone that doesn't want to give in, someone that doesn't want to give something in exchange of negotiate. Okay. In this book, we are going to see a lot of onomatopoeias. And an onomatopoeia, we've heard before, that is the formation of words from a sound associated with what is named, right? Like, for example, ring, ring, meaning a phone, or click, clack, meaning a typewriter. Okay, so during our reading, we're going to stop at certain points and we are going to make predictions of what's going to happen. Click, Clack Moo Cows That Type by Doreen Cronin. Click, Clack Moo Cows That Type. Farmer Brown has a problem. His cows like to type. All day long he hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. What could they be doing? Definitely writing. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Clouds that type? Impossible! Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! Then he couldn't believe his eyes. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'll like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Electric blankets? What for? Will they have it? I don't know. Let's read. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets. No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They left a note on the barn. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Let's make a prediction. What do you think Farmer Brown is thinking? He definitely could be really furious, don't you think? Yeah. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown in the background. He heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. So you see, the cows are advocating for the hens. So what could happen with a farm with no milk and no eggs? Do you think Farmer Brown is going to allow them to have blankets at the end? Let's find out. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer. They left a new note on the barn. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo! Click, clack, moo! Clickety, clack, moo! Cows that type, hens on strike? Whoever think of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no egg? Farmer Brown was furious. Look at him. He's running, furious. Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Duck was a neutral party, so he brought the ultimatum to the cows. So you see, he was like the delivery man, right? You see, he's bringing the letters. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand Moo. At night, all night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. Leave them outside in the barn door and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. You see, the cows were negotiating. They said, well, if you are so angry with us typing and we need blankets, what's making you so mad? That we can type? Then we give it to you. Do you think the Farmer Brown is going to give them now the blankets? See? Farmer Brown decided this was a good idea. He left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for the ducks to come with the typewriter. See? They all very cozy and hot because it was cold. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. So who has the typewriter now? Did it made it to Farmer Brown? No, no, no. The ducks took it. Do you think that the ducks are gonna get something like the diving board that they're asking? You see, I'm not gonna show you the last picture. I want you to type under the video, what do you think it happened? See you next time, guys.